get back involved into this stuff, or some concerned citizen on kiwi farms will be sure to let us know what they find. Thanks for the work, guys. I wouldn't have a job without you. Most people won't admit that, but they do. But we're here for Christine, right? We're here for that. And more specifically, I think people want to know what's happened with the courts since then. After those events, Newsweek covered the story in which the defense explained to the journalist that mental instability of their client.
Love the super. right next to Saul. Oh, this is amazing.
Was a big determining factor. Mentioning their
Chris Chan looking like a disgruntled gas station attendant.
disability status, which we can now see that some time has passed is becoming the basis of an argument for the attorney in defense of Christine.
Yeah, let's hope Bobby's okay. I'm sure he's fine. May just need a break. People come and go, you know.
There are emotions of continuance.
You can only type everything. You can only type everything in caps for so long.
Basically, the attorney provides a reason they need more time in this case. Mental health evals for the client, generally stuff that's boring that people haven't really been concerned about when talking about this. Over this time, Chris Chan is in custody. It's this time in jail that much of the information coming out now we hear about via letters from Christine, of which don't send them letters. Please don't do that. And there are many of these letters that have gotten out to the public, and they are quite infamous, and I'll get into them in a little bit. But later down the line, the defense locks the courtroom down from outsiders.
Oh, sorry, Toy 2.
Your shoulders, your shoulders, your shoulders, your shoulders, shoulders, your shoulders, your shoulders.
Yeah, these birds are out of control.
Because, well, I mean, there's all these memes of...
I missed the day of Ricardo, Carlos, and Steve. These big cocks in this table they're superimposed. Jesus, man. I just looked at them in the camera. They look like fucking towers. Towers of birds.
Arriving from these things, and outsiders to local denizens want to watch the trial, as this is pretty high profile in terms of internet people. Keeping up with the Joneses of this case and...
So you stream? I mean, I would go... maybe... Nah, you still have enough cores there for streaming and gaming. I mean, eventually you could use both upgrades, but I would go with the graphics card first still. 3 delicious DSP snorts, please, yes. I don't have a snort, actually, but I do have... Yeah, I don't have a snort. Do I have a snort? Do I have a snort? I don't have a snort, but I do have...
The delicious salt! The delicious salt! The delicious salt! The delicious salt!
Wash your balls!
Ah, he was forced into a new shitty job. Oh, welcome to life. Welcome to adulthood, Abby. Isn't it fun?
Capture their flag. Defend our flag.
Yeah, you like the shoulders quite a bit.
Cutting down...
It's good to hear Abby's okay.
...on the antics seems to be what the defense and the prosecution are trying to squash in order to make sure that this thing doesn't turn into a complete spectacle. But this is now leaving a little more...
Turn into a complete spectacle? Turn? Turn? It's beyond a spectacle, man.
...of everybody in the dark, right? To keep everything short and simple, what's happened? Christine was transferred locations multiple times. One such event of note is a hospital. This is Western State Hospital, formerly Western State Lunatic Asylum. With a name like that, you just can't make it up. The comedy writes itself, and it's also a little dark. But this is a hospital that specializes in providing care for the mentally unwell individuals and those dealing with extreme substance abuse. Let me clarify, because this is
I'm
one
never
of
blowing
those
bubbles
things
ever
that
again.
people just seem to not understand because they're not involved in the world enough. But asylums, like they existed in the American Horror Story, don't exist anymore. And this does not...
They haven't for a while now, too. I'm not a huge... I'm a huge fan of you, Rich. We may not agree on things, but there is one thing we can agree on, is that Phil is a man with a plan. And that plan is to still be streaming in his 60s.
Oh, we'll play games. We can definitely play games.
I don't have the... Dude, I gotta get a bigger soundboard. And I can't do more right pages because they all need to be right there. If they are not right there, then it's just fucked. It's not even worth having a soundboard then. Watch the movie Bird. So like an actual movie or okay, claim.
operate like one of those
You can hook up 2 Stream Decks.
places. The people who are here
Are you sure about that? The software won't get fucked up?
usually on court orders and end up here after due process
I'll look that up after the stream. Thank you very much.
instead of going to prison. If they can't consent, they get a representative from the courts or a representative provided to them by either family or somebody else.
Yeah, pretty much. I came downstairs, or I came upstairs, and I was like, where's the bird's head? It's like, it got knocked off. Oh, well. Rest in peace, Carlos. We got Toy 4 with the Devour face from Phil.
The delicious salt.
Devour?
Now, let me just say, I'm in New York, not Virginia. But adults who are incapable of consenting don't go here. They usually end up in residential care. They don't end up in these kind of places. Residential care facilities are
Yes,
basically...
of course.
Try to relax your anus. Your shoulders.
Sword acquired.
Hand jobs all around.
homes with 24/7 on-site staff and community outreach. Many of the people in these facilities are getting up there in age as well, so they do remember the days when they lived in asylums despite being very much, disabled. But, those are stories to share for another time. I'm just clarifying so that people are familiar with this system.
No, you know what my thing with those are? Is... I know some people get pissed off at this, but I'm just gonna... Just get a controller add-on for your fucking Android phone, man. Like, with the PC... And you know another thing, I should do it. There's a huge demand for it, and I'm missing out on views. If people are asking, I should listen. But it's like, Rich, you should do emulation videos on, like, the INEO and stuff like that. I'm like, it's going to be able to emulate pretty much everything. Not the 6-core version, but the one with the 5825 view. Pretty much whatever you throw at it, minus some small exceptions. It's going to work flawlessly. As long as this system has a good emulator, you got plenty of horsepower. Like, it's going to work. It's not really exciting, but that's me. Maybe I'm looking at it wrong and I should do emulation videos. No, I got 110 likes, not 9. 9 likes. Jesus, if I only had 9 likes, I would be saying this.
I'm never blowing bubbles ever again.
I promise you I'll never say that. Yo. Hold on. We gotta go through my Twitter real quick. It will go back. We'll go back. Because this is this AI software I've been fucking with, right? Right? And it is absolutely amazing. Let me make sure I'm on stream. I'll go back to the... I promise. But, first off, make sure you go to check out on my main channel the INEO Air review. Me talking about hot goth moms. Yes, hot goth moms in the chat. Please stand up, which there's probably none there. What did I say to the hot goth moms out there that can probably let out robust farts? Hit me up, that is valid. Me and David Jaffe agreeing on the fact we both still can't stop playing Elden Ring. So, we're like, Rich, what the fuck are you even showing me right now? What are you even fucking showing me right now? So someone redrew this, or they used an app to make it. Because look at these AI pictures. I got this app, and it is fucking bananas. First off, here's Mike Tyson boxing chickens, man. First off, I don't even know what the fuck is going on here. Why does Mike Tyson look like that? Why does he have a hand here, two hands here, another hand here? Why is the bird so fucking big? Why is the tattoo on his forehead? It looks like someone put a Sharpie up there. Yo. I don't really have any more horror stories, man. Let's continue.
An ally took their flag.
Now look at how the chicken looks repulsed. Why? It looks like Mike Tyson's either holding like cotton candy or a chick he killed, like snapped its neck, and he's holding. He's like, I got your son here, motherfucker. You wanna? I will kick your fucking ass, man. This is an AI doing it, man. It's so insane. And then there's for some reason, two Mike Tysons. Hugging a chicken. I have no idea what's going on there. DSP got banned from getting gifted subs. How could you get banned for getting gifted? That's not even possible. Something else had to happen that makes no sense. Anyway, we got more, though. Ah! Speaking of Phil Harvey Weinstein, you're going to like this. I typed in, they call me DSP, into the software. This is the picture they gave me back. Darkside Phil, I'm sorry. Like, I missed your suit. Shouldn't Chris be an immensely? Yes, of course. But I guess they're going to decide that in court. Neil. What is this? And what is he wearing, like a beanie backwards or something? Or he's wearing like, what are those hats called where it just is like a visor? He's wearing like, I missed that. What is with the hairline? What is with... He looks like a fucking Viking. And here we go. Here we go. I'll check him in a minute, bro. I'll check him in a minute. I typed in Keemstar slapping a nipple, and this is what it came back with. This is what it fucking came back with, this nightmare fuel. Don't ask me to explain it. Don't ask me. Yo, I just need to type in a whole bunch of pictures. These are going to make gold streams, man. Like, what the fuck is even going on there? And then, I'm telling you. Look at this shit. I literally typed in the AI app, Keanu Reeves eating a hot dog with Donald Trump. And this is what came back. I need to eat my tremendous piece of bread with jelly on it. I don't even know if I can eat this thing. It's huge. Oh, trust me. I could stick that whole thing down my throat, believe me. You can't do, like, it's weird. It'll, like, do, like, all of a sudden, like, a dick will, like, I'm, like, putting in, like, Vladimir Putin shirtless on a horse, and then it'll, like, someone with, like, you'll have a person with an erection, or what kind of looks like a penis. But if you type in something that's remotely sexual, it stops you from doing it. So I'm like, but you'll show me titties, vagina, and dick, but okay. Let's keep going. So, Donald Trump farting, this is what it came back with. It's insane. I'm telling you, I wasn't exaggerating. Yeah, I think Sly Rye, you're right. I should listen. I'm pulling a DSP. I make fun of him for not listening. I'm a big Rich. Oh wait, that's a gem. Hold on. Rich, we really want to see how emulation is. We tell you all the fucking time when you get these devices. We'd watch if you made him. You guys don't want to see it. I'm an asshole. I gotta stop. I'm spamming. Ooh, I'm spamming. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's bad. All right. Now, Sarah Palin farting. This is what it came back with. She's ripping one. Cleavage out. She's just like, ow! She's just like this. Oh! Whoa, excuse me. That fucking hair, too. Corn Pop was a bad dude, so I put in Corn Pop and Joe Biden. And this is what it came back with. Oh my god. Do I have a couple more? Yes. I put Vladimir Putin riding a horse shirtless. Look, what the fuck is this? Why is there cream coming out of his nipples? Why does he have like another Vladimir Putin on top of his head? Why does the horse only have 2 legs? And why are they holding hands? Oh, God. And this is, I think, the first one I put up. Now we'll get back to the video. Look, I asked for create a Donald Trump eating cucumbers. Let me tell you, I may have 74 fingers. But these are the most tremendous cucumbers. They're literally, each slice is the size of my fucking head. Wait! I love how they actually accurately depicted the raccoon eyes where he puts the things on to protect his eyes while he's spray tanning. I mean, his left hand that's not holding the cucumbers, I believe that's his right hand. He has just three fucking, like, toes. The other hand does, like, 67 fingers. And he looks like he's threatening me with the cucumbers. I will shove these slices right up your ass. Alright, flashback. Hold on. I don't want to check the messages. Probably on stream, bro.
System. Now, I should mention there is an incident that happened at this hospital. It is a pin me down incident as clarified by Christine. You see, according to Christine, the hospital violated her rights. Christine was attempting to exorcise a demon from another patient in the facility, to which the staff assumedly tackled Christine for the unconsensual exorcism and tackled Christine to the floor.
Like,
or at least that's what we're able to make out from the letters. Which overall, an event like this brings up CWC's competence to stand trial, which is why something is happening, right? This is moving to a grand jury. Now, that sounds very, very over the top and very serious, as if the crime or trial got more serious. But basically, a jury of peers determine whether or not someone is fit to stand trial. That's all a grand jury is, and generally it's bigger than a regular jury. Depending on the results of the grand jury, it could go and bring Christine up on felony charges, or maybe get Christine help. It's not that the wheels are spinning hard on the court. It's actually kind of amazing how fast a lot of this is moving. This is a quite complicated case for these people, considering how high profile it is and how small of a town it is. These are steps that both sides need to...
It's the most bizarre, horrible ending.
Hit a conclusion. They don't want to, like, screw up and Christine is out on technicality or something like that. But, you know, looking at how this is moving, I would say I would hope these individuals, Barb and Christine, would get the help that they need. And I understand. Many people want to see the book thrown at Christine.
Did you know there was a manga about a rooster who wanders the land while fighting Godzilla-sized monsters? The name of it is Rooster Fighter. Of course, it's the internet. Of course that exists.